Hey guys, I think I've tried to record this video probably 17 times today. No joke. My kids are crazy. It's an all the coffee kind of day. Drink all the coffee. Um, People tell me something was up with the moon, a full moon, a big moon, I don't know. But nobody slept. So none of the littles did. So Mama's been up since 4:30 this morning. And yeah, it wasn't pretty. We This is an update of our first week. We got the idea from Just So Trish, and I'm probably gonna try to link down below to her YouTube page. She's actually been very influential in my homeschooling adventure, but I was late finding her. Um, so getting back on topic, first week, last day of the first week, he is loving it. He loves everything about it. I love the idea of homeschooling. I'm not in love with my curriculum. Um, if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that we did some research and I chose Alpha and Omega because they were the ones that contacted me back when I, inquired online about different curriculums. She assured me that it was a good program, comprehensive, and that we went over some of the academic achievements that he's met or done. And she felt like, let me grab the book here. Mine's copy's scratched up because I carry it everywhere to do my planning. The preschool, Horizons Preschool, it comes with 2 books, 2 teacher's guides, and then 2 of the student workbooks. I had noticed that some of the online and the samples, some of it looked like it was written for a classroom, and I asked if the edition that I would be getting would be a homeschool book, and she said yes. When I received my book and I began to do my lesson planning, it is written for a classroom. So a lot of the activities talk about with your classmates. Go around the room and introduce yourself. Look at all of the nameplates of all of the students. And we don't have a classroom of, 10 or 15 kids to be doing that kind of stuff. So we've had to improvise. We've had to omit some of the activities and just switch it up. And then I'm finding that the seat work is below where he is academically, which really is frustrating because I wanted to buy a curriculum so that I wasn't doing a lot of prepping and planning like from scratch. And I find I am. One of the things we did, which I mean, it's done, it's bought, I spent a lot of money on it, I'm not getting rid of it now. One of the things we did one of the activities, was get the children to lay on the floor and use their bodies to create letters. Well, we don't have enough kids. You'd need 3 people to make the letter A, and that would be the 3 of us, and no, it's not going to work. So I did instead, let's see here, sorry, I'm still getting used to my camera, pipe cleaner letters. So we did the letter A, the letter B. Sorry, I'm, like I said, still getting used to that. And so we did that kind of stuff instead. Or we needed more stuff because he's blowing through the seat work. So I did, I can spell my name, and I'm trying to cover up some of his name there, and his brother's name, but just with foam letters. And I dumped them all into a pile, and he was able to pick out the ones that were his. And then he wanted to do his brother's as well. I print everything, like the letter B, and then I put his name at the bottom and the month and the year, and that it's K4. That's just because my own handwriting, I don't have great penmanship, so I print everything, and that's just my thing. And then on cardstock. The seat work in his book, like I said, feels to be very basic, and I'm hoping it picks up, and if it does, I'm going to be coming back. But um, it picks up. I'm hoping it picks up a bit, but it's like use your finger to trace. Do you see the letters at the beginning of each word? Well, he knows that that's an A. So I got him to verbally identify each of the items, and then practice saying it with the phonetical A. Apple. What color is the apple? The apple is red. And then I just wrote that on the paper there. It says verbally identified 7 out of 7 images plus colors. Axe. Arc. Alligator. Ant. Ape. So long A, short A. We're not getting into that, but we're noting the differences. And then he gets a sticker. He likes his work to be corrected. I would never correct preschool work. I don't think that that's really something that's necessary, but he likes that. Moving on to their math worksheet. Draw a line, connect the dot, or connect the pictures. So I just got him to identify, count how many there was, then draw the line, and then we went and verbally identified each item, their colors, and with things that had more than one colors, the 2 main colors. And then, of course, it was corrected, and he got a sticker, cutting, pasting, that kind of stuff. We're supplementing with printables online. I can write my name, and then he gets to trace his name, which that will soon begin to be all of his own name. Then we have a pre-K Brain Quest book that I bought at a big box store that we're just doing pages out of to fill in the gaps, and he can work on pages until he's done, and he kind of just he wants to do more, so he blows through his pages and it's like, no, what? In addition to the seat work and the lesson plans, there's a Bible story, there's a memory verse, which we do, and he knows that already. We're a week in, and that's going to last us, it's supposed to last us a couple of weeks, but he already has that finished. We have, so there's the actual like story, the Bible story or the Bible concept. Then there's the seat work, and then there's something to reinforce the letter A, which we're moving on to the next letter on, because he's just, again, blowing through that kind of stuff. So we're really quickly using up the curriculum, and they do a lot of review. It's supposed to be spiral, so you're supposed to be moving on. I don't see that, but I'm sure as we progress, we'll get into that a little bit. So we have stations set up, and because we're in an apartment or in a small, we rent a 900 square foot one level home, we work out of our dining room, and I have little totes, which I don't have any here, but little totes that have crafts in one, Play-Doh, Lego, that kind of stuff. So during free play or station time, he can grab a tote and set it up either at the kitchen table or in the living room, wherever it's most conducive, and he sets that up, and it can be his station time. And then we do a quiet time, and then he helps with he can help with meal planning sometimes, and we'll go over like the color of the food and the shape of the food, and we need 1 cup and half a cup and that kind of thing. We do a lot of outside time, some phys ed type stuff, and then a couple of times, music, we do a lot of music, and then a couple of times a week we do our character qualities. These are from Character First Education, and this month it's attentiveness, so it's showing the worth of a person or task by giving it my undivided attention. Then the I wills, which I will look at people when they speak. I will not speak when others are speaking. I will sit or stand up straight and still. And still is hard for us. And not be distracted by other things. Then they have their attentiveness charts where they get stickers for times when they're recognizably attentive. we try to catch them in that too, try to encourage that. But I got to wrap it up. It's getting long. But yeah, overall, it's going well. We're muddling through the curriculum best we can. We're moving through it fast. Like, we're blowing through the curriculum. It's not enough. It's not challenging enough. So down below, give me some of your favorite free resources for preschool, because I've already invested a lot of money into this. And let me know if you're homeschooling, how it's going, and what you're using. And if you're ahead of us and you did something for kindergarten, let me know what you did for that, because we will be going on next year and finding something different. All right. Thanks so much. Sorry it's long. Check in with you next week.